going, guys? Big Mike 717 Outlaw coming at you here today. So this video today, we're going to talk about why I bought the 2012 Hayabusa. I know I didn't go too much in depth on one, why I got the bike, and two, go into the bike much at all. So we're going to dive into that, but first I have a really important event. Well, not necessarily an event, but a very good cause that I want you guys' help with. Please share this video to help this cause out even more. So there's a young man, Caleb Hammond, out in Iowa. He's been a race fan since he's the age of 2, but he is currently 11. But as of February of 2017, he was diagnosed with leukemia. His family recently stopped his treatments. Unfortunately, the outcome is not looking too good. So the cause that we're doing is his family, since he's a big racing fan, to help his this little wish that he has. He wants to decorate his casket with racing stickers. So I need you guys' help to please send stickers to this young man. Decorate his casket, fully deck it out. I mean, I know it's weird to say to decorate his casket, but I'll put a link in the description down below for one, his address, two, the GoFundMe page to help his family for some of the expenses of his leukemia treatments and some of their bills and things like that, and also just to help Caleb out. But also there's going to be the description to the full story down below. Please check it out. Please send him stickers. I have a few stickers laying around. I also have some stickers from my local track, Beaver Springs Dragway. I'm going to be sending to him here soon. And just please help this young man out. I know that the outcome is not good, but my prayers go out to him and his family, and hoping that this video, and hopefully many others, because I've heard about this through social media, that many other people really do go with this cause and send him stickers. And please try to refrain, even though yes, it is racing stickers, no profanity. I don't want anything like that going out to his family, just the racing stickers. And like I said, I really do hope that we can make this young man's day. All right, Caleb, if you happen to see this video, my prayers go out to you, man. And I really do hope that you like the stickers that we're going to be sending. All right, let's roll back into this video with the 2012 Hayabusa. All right, guys, so this is the 2012 R6, 2012 Hayabusa. This is the bike that we picked up over the weekend. So the original intentions on this bike were, one, we did go out to Mexico. We took the R6. We went up against some McLarens. I unfortunately had my ass handed to me, and I just realized that the R6 wasn't really cutting it for a very fast street bike. So the other thing too is my Yamaha Bolt I had for over 2 years actually, and it just didn't get a lot of camera time. It wasn't really a very popular bike because it was pretty much just a base model, and going to car shows, it never really got any curb appeal. So I decided to get rid of it, get something that has plenty of curb appeal. And then with the future intentions with this bike is, for right now, it's not going to be hitting the track. I will say that. We're going to be taking the R6 to the track hopefully this weekend or next weekend, as long as the weather wants to comply a little bit, because we've been having terrible rain here in Pennsylvania. But yeah, we do plan to keep racing the R6, and the Hayabusa will be hitting the track either later this year, or I might just put off modding it for the winter, and then it will be hitting the track next year. But hopefully by that time, these bikes, if anybody doesn't know, these are 1340cc inline 4-cylinder motors. They come from the factory with, I believe, around 190 crank horsepower, and they put about 170 that to the rear wheel, which is a lot of horsepower for something that weighs only about 500 pounds. The R6, that's only 600cc inline 4. Anybody that doesn't know, we only have been able to run, I believe it was an 11.88 at, I believe, 117 miles an hour in the quarter mile. And this bone stock should run sub 10s easily, as long as you can get the launch properly. But for right now, this bike is pretty much bone stock. The front end, we did have, it is lowered, I believe, about 1 inch. And it does have a new triple tree mount here, which I really love because it has this Hayabusa engraved in it. Plus, it's also a really nice bronze, a really dark bronze. And also the bike too, I'm hoping that it shows up in the light, is a beautiful pearl white. I don't know if that's, oh yeah, you can see it a little bit. But yeah, it's a beautiful pearl white, but it does have these nice Leo Vinci aftermarket pipes. Gives it a real throaty sound, but then again, when you have a over 1300 cc and a sport bike, it does have a lot deeper grunt to it than say the R6, which we might actually do a quick comparison on the two exhausts before we get too far into this. But anyway, guys, yeah, the bike has a very lovely sound. It's very, very unique for the Hayabusa because it's still has that kind of crotch rocket, slight resemblance to like a crotch rocket like that, but at the same time it has that real throatiness. But anyway, the Hayabusa I bought as a little bit more of a curb appeal bike, something really nice to take to the Cars and Coffees and really kind of get somebody to just kind of come over and look at it. The Bolt didn't really get any attention, but also the intentions on this bike are pretty much, it is ready to go take for cruising. It's ready to go to Mexico, go have some fun with some McLarens, go have some fun with some Corvettes, Chargers, Hellcats, whatever, anything that we can find, but also just to be a nice track bike in the future. So my initial intentions on this bike were to do a full race exhaust, kind of strip it down so that way it doesn't have any extra weight that it needs, but I still want to keep the street ability so that maybe I can go take it to the Cars and Coffee every now and then. But also this bike, I don't want to be unreliable. I want to make it as streetable as humanly possible. With I've had some people tell me that I could run a 100 shot on this so that way I can have a little bit of fun and hopefully won't damage the motor too much. But for me, I've always known nitrous as being an engine herder more than a engine helper, I guess, even though it does help you get a lot of extra power, but it does hurt the motor if you take it too far. The other intention is possibly investing in a turbo system for this. I have seen, I believe it was a 45mm turbo system from On3 Performance that does a really nice Gen 2 Hayabusa kit, and hopefully we can get looking into that. Now, if we don't go turbo, then we might go nitrous, but it's just looking into the cost range and then what I'm going to get out of the bike as a whole, because like I said, I really do want the street ability. So the Hayabusa is here to stay. I do not plan on getting rid of this bike. Honestly, I said before that I would never get one of these bikes just because they always seemed like they were overkill. But after I started looking into them and seeing them more at the track, a lot of people race them. Plus the other thing too is after I see them at the track, I don't see them on the street. It seemed like a really nice bike to get that's different. You don't see a lot of Hayabusas just cruising down the road every day. A lot of times you'll see them at car shows, or like me, I'll see them at the drag strip. But anyway, I do hope that you guys like this video, and I do hope that you subscribe to the channel so that way you can see where this bike is going to go and where it's going to take us. I've heard people say about it, but apparently there is a YouTube call out October 20th at Maple Grove Raceway. I'm really hoping to go to that and hopefully take the Busa and the R6 out there. And I know the Diablo Formula Racing, Street Speed 717, Guitarmageddon ZL1, all those guys are going to be out there running the Freedom Rocket. The Diablo is going to have his Ghost out there, which I believe is a big turbo Formula car, and that one should be really nice to see that one hit the strip finally, especially since he wrecked Red Rocket not too long after building it. Yeah, that one's for you, Andy. But anyway, we're hoping to get the bike out there then. That's about a month, almost 2 months away actually. But anyway, we will have both bikes out there, and just be sure to subscribe so you can see where this bike's going to go, hopefully the end of this season or into the next. We will be taking the R6 to the track, and once this lovely Pennsylvania weather decides to cooperate, we will be back to the range days. I hope to get to the shooting range a lot more this season, and hopefully, as like I said, the weather prevails, we will be doing that as so. So alright guys, I do hope that you liked this video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to know anything more about the cause for Caleb, check the description below. If you want to know anything more about the bike itself, and maybe just information on buying a used bike, because yes, this bike was used. It has about 12,000 miles on it. But anyway, drop those comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe. Also, hit that little bell next to the subscribe button for notifications on the newest uploads. Also, follow me on Instagram at the717outlaw, because I post a lot of pictures of the bikes, a lot of pictures of events that I'm going to, so hopefully you guys can do like a meet and greet. Also, follow me on Facebook. I do post a lot of stuff there. I usually, if I post a video on YouTube, I will flip it straight to the Facebook page, so that way everybody has a viewing of it ready to go right there. So alright guys, I will see you on the next upload. Since this had to do with motorcycles, ride safe, ride smart, always wear your helmet. I will see you.